Hello and good evening. I'm back for a little more of this. Figure I'll play for a couple more hours. Okay. The Ashen Knight is sleeping peacefully. Sorry, Valimar. We'll be back for you soon. You need to hurry down the valley. Oops. I'm gonna get as much experience points in as I can.
Time to stop holding back! This is gonna hurt! Rebellion! Storm! Sorry, that's it for you.
If this is anything like the
Jaeger Corps we're dealing with here.
first game was,
It's all right.
Let's just
as
hurry.
long as I fight everything that I can, it's in my path. I will be of the appropriate level by the time I get to the end of it.
Now's our chance. Here I go.
Assume your stand. Raven's Garden! I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
Sit! Let's get him. Let's move. I'm up.
Right!
Let's move. That's the power of the 8 leaves. Sit! Let's wrap this up.
I can do this!
I'm up. Here I go. Sit! I'm up.
Please!
My turn. Sit! I'm up.
Right! I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
Great!
Elise, are you okay? Oh, I can't believe they sent Jaegers to Ymir. Looks like the Noble Alliance doesn't even care about trying to keep up appearances anymore. That Anguisse, she said that she has nothing to do with it, though. It's true that this kind of thing isn't really her style. If she were to abduct someone, trust me, she'd happily enjoy squeezing the life out of such a nasty spectacle to the very last drop. I suppose it just goes to show that the Noble Alliance isn't quite as united as it looks. I guess now is as good a time as any to ask. Just who is Misty? I mean, Vita Clotilde. I know that Misty, the radio show host, and Clotilde, the opera singer, were both just acts. She's a member of the Hexen clan, too. She's known as the Witch of the Abyss, and she vanished after breaking a taboo 7 years ago. Think of her as like a sister to Emma. And that blue bird who's usually with her, Grianos, is a familiar, like me. A witch? A familiar? Well, I'm lost. But in short, she's related to you and Emma, right? Essentially, yes. Emma's been trying to find Vita ever since she disappeared. She had to put that on hold when her duty required her to join the academy. But how could we have missed her when she was so close by that whole time? Wait a second. Misty spent a fair amount of time at Trista, going to and from the radio station building. She was popular among the students, too. And yet all that time, all those months, you never once realized her true identity? Something's off about that. You'd likely use some form of curse to keep us from finding out. Witches are capable of interfering with the laws of causality and the cognitive abilities of others. She probably made it so no information regarding her or her whereabouts would ever reach us. That sounds so frightening. Tell me about it. It makes sense, though. She wouldn't be the only Anguisse to know how to mess with people's cognitive abilities. Alright, that's all I need to know. Anyway, have you caught your breath, Elise? Yes, thank you. We can keep going. Good. Let's get to a Ymir.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
Alana!
I'm up. Here I go. I'm up.
Please, Alana!
Let's move. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
I can hear more.
Why does this have to be happening?
Might just be warning shots. Try and stay calm.
What did I say? What did I say? I said his parents were gonna die before we left. And they haven't yet, but they very well could. Come on, flying cat. Turn around.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Ready to go.
Let's move.
Please, Alana!
Ready to go.
My turn. Sit.
Wait!
Ready to go.
Here I go.
Please, allow me!
I'm up. Sorry. That's
Poison damage wasn't enough to kill it, damn.
Bring it on.
sure thing.
Here I go. Sit now.
I'll back you up! I can do this!
Ready to go.
My turn.
I'll heal you!
Ready to go. Sorry. That's it.
The advantage is on!
My turn.
I'm up.
Right!
My turn.
I'm up.
I can do this! I couldn't be more pleased with the
Sit. Sit.
Oh no.
Oh, heavens!
Your Highness, please hurry back inside the mansion and hide. Whatever may come to pass, we won't allow them to touch you.
But...
There you are.
We are the Northern Jaegers, and we've entered a contract with the Kreutzen province. By the order of its lord, Duke Alberea. We are here to take you into protective custody, Your Highness.
No! Auntie Lucia?
Out of the way, woman!
I ask you to leave this village at once. The Schwarzer family has historical connections with the Imperial family. So as long as I live, you will not lay a hand on Her Highness.
You got guts, if nothing else. But I'm not going to repeat myself again. Our orders are that the lives of all other than Princess Alphen are of no consequence. Am I making myself clear?
But please don't!
Don't you dare lay a hand on them.
Who are you?
Uncle Teo!
Darling,
I am the Baron of Ymir, Teo Schwarzer, and I will serve as your opponent. Begin!
Not all talk, I see.
The art of swordsmanship has been passed down in the Schwarzer family for generations. I couldn't hope to compare to Master Kafai or Lord Osaid, but I dedicate myself to honing my skills all the same.
Clearly you're not the type of noble who sits idly by and hires men to fight his battles for him.
But I wonder how much use your sword will have if we try this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baron.
You cowards! Have you no shame?
All that matters to we Jaegers is fulfilling our contract by any means necessary. Fail to cooperate, and you know what happens next.
It sounded like a machine gun.
There's fire everywhere.
Damn it. Looks like we're up against some pretty high-ranking Jaegers here.
Your Highness!
Oh no. Fuck, I hate being right in this instance.
Father? No!
Oh, here it comes.
What the? How? Yeah!
Rean?
Die. Whoa. He's a monster.
Rean! Rean, don't! Don't lose yourself to anger! That will only lead to a repeat of what happened 8 years ago!
Elise.
He's still breathing. Your father's alive, Rean. Hang in there. I'll do first aid right away.
Lady Schwarzer is just fine, too. She was knocked unconscious, but I don't see any injuries. She's okay. Auntie Lucia, stay with us! Oh, thank goodness. Are you back to normal? Rean, speak to me. Are you all right?
Sorry, Elise. I lost control of myself again.
It's all right. It's all right. You came back to me in the end. And that's all that matters.
Elise, I'm sorry. I really am.
Auntie Lucia! Are you all right, Auntie Lucia?
Your Highness, you're unharmed.
Yes, I'm fine. And it's all because of you and your family. I can't even begin to thank you enough.
Your Highness, there's no need to cry. You have the face of an angel. Please don't spoil it with tears.
Well, I'm glad she's in no mortal danger. Toval, what about Father?
I've given him some first aid, but he was injured pretty severely. We should get him to somewhere he can receive proper treatment as soon as possible.
No.
Dad!
Honestly, some people have no patience.
Vita, you...
What do you want with us this time?
I had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Alberea's really gone and done it this time. It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne. But this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
You act like he's not one of your allies.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me. I can't undo what's already happened. But if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
What?
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
A lullaby?
No. This is...
You will descend the mountain as you are, and you will report to Duke Alberea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes, Mother. We will.
Oh my.
unbelievable.
So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through. Duke Alberea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while. Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
Misty, are you...
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk! She doesn't do things like this out of kindness.
She doesn't.
Targets in sight. What?
She looks like Milliam. Of course, she's gonna take... Yep.
Elise! Your Highness!
Shit! Was she here the whole time?
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting. As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
It's a good thing we're not knights.
Please, let me go! Targets apprehended successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
But why is Elise one of the objectives?
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Eric Getlum?
It really does. I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
I don't comprehend your question.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually. She's a behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor. Think of her as yet another ally of the Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation Front.
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
If you like, you can think of me as the Wicked Witch, while she's the Black Rabbit guiding my steps with every adorable hug.
Stop messing around! Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
Elise! Your Highness! Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you, but struggle on and overcome them. And I'm sure that, eventually, you'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Reen Schwarzer.
I won't let it end this way! Hang in there, you two! I'm coming for you! I promise!
So she made the Jaegers leave, but she didn't heal his father. Same time. Kreutzen Province, airspace. She could have done so much more. And yet failed to. Noble Alliance Forces flagship aerial battleship Pantagruel. In pursuit of Arsaid and whoever else.
Has something wondrous caught your eye?
So is Rufus a bad guy? Because he seemed like a pretty nice guy in the first game. Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Well, if it isn't Duke Cayenne and the Azure Chevalier.
Marvelous, isn't it, Rufus? Does it not bring you joy to look down upon our land from such great heights? Especially when one considers our victory in the war that rages on it all but in our grasp.
I'm afraid I have far too much on my mind at the moment to take in such pleasures. But the war is indeed raging on, just as you say. And with every day that passes, I worry more for the people of my father's province caught up in it.
So young, and yet you've already adopted such a delightful perspective. It's clear to me now why your father holds you in such high esteem. Had I a son like you, then I too would take notice of the achievements you've curried in the war thus far.
You flatter me, sir. Green though I may be, I intend to do all in my power to carry out your will as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance.
Please, I am Supreme Commander, yes, but I wouldn't permit merely anyone to take the position of Chief of Staff. Rest assured, you have earned my favor. We are both equally burdened to guide this conflict to a swift conclusion, all for the good of the common people who suffer from it. If only they understood the lengths we go to for them. And on that note, I assume you've already decided on how we will be proceeding?
At present, 60% of the nation is under our control. But on the other hand, the Imperial Army still has a full 50% of its military might remaining. The key to our victory lies in deciding how best to divide the remaining armored divisions between the East and West.
Excellent. Our Alliance forces have you, as well as the Panzer Soldats. We have General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallace, two of the finest soldiers the provincial armies have ever seen. To say nothing of the Azure Diva and the countless other allies lending us their aid. Our victory is only a matter of time, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you.
Pro Armbrust.
Just so we're on the same page here, Divine Knights aren't omnipotent or anything. Ordine isn't going to be wiping fortresses like Corellia off the map in an instant the way Crossbell's Ion did. They're not that mind-bogglingly powerful, sorry to say.
Doesn't sound like the original voice actor for Crow for the first game.
Come now, Crow. You're so modest. Well, no matter. We needn't concern ourselves with Crossbell for the present. Gilead Osborne has fallen. No longer will we be plagued by that detestable man and his foolish ideals. However, his loathsome legacy still lives on. And this great nation has been filled with undesirable pollutants as a result of him and his followers. Our primary task shall be to wash away the filth and restore Erebonia to its rightful, glorious form, a land ruled by nobles.
As you wish.
I nearly forgot. Regarding the other Chevalier, I'm in the midst of pondering if there is a way to get him to join us. And being that you're such a close friend of his, your assistance may be required at some point. Give it some thought, won't you?
Understood.
We won't join you.
You don't think it'll be quite as easy as our friend the Duke does, do you? I can see it written all over your face.
Afraid not. The army isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Not with the RMP and the intelligence division at large. Then there's the fact we couldn't catch the Crimson Wings. Whatever other potential threats piling up on the side. Plus, you know, your brother's out there too. It's way too early to be getting cocky.
My brother is no less a son of the House of Alberea. I'm expecting him to show me the best he can muster. And I don't doubt he'll come at me with everything he's got. But ultimately... unforeseen circumstances are exactly the reason we carry only the finest insurance. Are they not, dear ladies and gentlemen?
You're so right.
Feels kind of overkill having all of us on the same side.
Still, this is how wars are fought.
Whatever, so long as we get to have our fun.
Just don't forget. We're not here for you. We won't be working together forever.
I like her character design a lot.
Oh, but the fireworks that will spark from our partnership will be ever so beautiful.
Oh, Blue Blanc.
Yeah. I guess I can help.
Point taken. I can't see anyone or anything out there having a chance against this group of monsters.
That's the idea. I leave the unseen side of this War of the Lions reenactment in your capable hands.
Final Fantasy Tactics, what?
You're up against the Ironbloods, the Crimson Wings, and the Horned Lions. With opponents like that, you needn't hold anything back. Go forth and enjoy your fill of battle.
Oh, we're getting... But wait, we already got the theme song. We got the anime opening. Why are we getting it again? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Whatever. Ah. I just want my group back, damn it. When do I get to meet my friends? Soon. Okay. Alright, so probably only play for like another hour and a half or so. Probably play until like 2 a.m. Eastern. And it looks like it's just going to be a bunch of dungeon crawling, so perfect late night stuff. Nice and chill, relaxed. I'm not going to say a whole lot. I'm not going to talk much. Developed by Nihon Falcon. Prologue. The Depths of Despair. End. We effectively got 2 anime intros. One with a theme song and another without.
The scars left on Ymir were fortunately much more shallow than anyone had anticipated. Partly thanks to the fact that the number of assailants was relatively small, there were no fatalities.
Oh, thank God.
And the next morning, everyone worked together to clean up the damages and restore the village to its original form.
Good, that makes me happy. Like, I'm happy that Ymir's safe, and will probably continue to be safe. I am, however, sad that the princess was stolen.
However, my father was heavily wounded, and he had been in a deep sleep ever since. And while we knew his injuries weren't life-threatening, he would still need to be under careful watch for some time. Meanwhile,
oh, Reen's new drip, pretty solid. I like it.
You're set on leaving now, aren't you?
I am. I realized that with Dad unconscious, I should probably stay and protect Ymir in his place. Maybe you could even say that I've got a duty to do so as his son. But I've got something else that I need to do. And to me, that takes priority.
If that's your decision, Reen, then I've no intention of stopping you. Like I said when you and Elise first left here to attend Thor's and Saint Astraea, it's a mother's duty to watch over her children and wish them well as they fly the nest.
Mom.
I'll be sure to watch over your father and this village in your absence. Do all that you can to bring Princess Alphen and Elise back safely.
Will do.
Toval, Celine, please, take care of him.
You could count on me. On my honor as a member of the Bracer Guild, I'll do everything in my power to see your request through.
I'd tag along even if he said no. It's about time we went and looked for Emma.
Thanks, you two. I'll be counting on you. Okay, Mom. We'll see you soon.
Take care, and may the goddess watch over you.
Your mom's a strong woman, all right.
She really is. And I'll have to do everything I can to bring Elise and Princess Alphen back safely so that I don't let her down. No, I will bring them back.
Guess we can skip the pep talk if you're that fired up, huh? Make sure to try and repay all that support she's given you the next time you swing by here.
Speaking of next time, it's time to go. We're stopping by the valley before leaving, aren't we?
Yeah. I want to see how Valamar's doing. Once we're ready, let's head out.
You can now use the quick travel menu to warp instantly to any available location. To use the quick travel map, press the square button and select your destination. When inside a town, you can use the square button to use the access the quick travel map. Okay, good. Good. This is another one of those things that's really good. Hey there, you two. I'm finally ready for business again. So if there's anything you need before you head off, just let me know. Perfect timing. Alright, Reen. Let me give you the rundown on how upgrading slots works. Upgrading slots? I didn't know you could do that. Well, Well, that's because upgrading an Arcus unit's orbments only recently became possible. For starters, take this. Isn't this a rare quartz? Uh-huh. As you know, rare quartz give you more bang for your Mira than your garden variety quartz. Problem was, for now, our Arcus orbments weren't capable of drawing out their full potential. Really. Yep, getting your hands on fancy quartz, but not getting the most out of them is kind of a waste, don't you think? Yeah, I do, actually. Fortunately, though, now you can. And that's what upgrading slots is all about. The Reinford Company developed the tech and showed factories all across the country how to do it. Well, now you've heard the introductory spiel. The next step is to try it out for yourself, yeah? You're gonna need some Sepith first. So here you go, just for you. 20 Sepith of every element. Can I really just have all these? All yours. I'm confident you'll make the most of them. Let's just call it an investment in one kid's very bright future. Sure, we can do that. Go with that. Well, then, just let me know if you ever need to modify your orbit. Or if you need to customize any weapons for that matter. Oh, and one more thing. My wife said she wanted to talk to you about something. Did you speak with her before you leave? Oh, she did. Of course, Leo. You can now synthesize quartz at orbital factories. Alright, that's what I want to do. At factories, you can use Sepith to synthesize quartz. To do this, select Modify Exchange and then Quartz. Necessary Sepith on the left. Sepith is dropped by monsters, so on and so forth. Yep. Now upgrade orbment slots. Use Sepith to upgrade each of an orbment's 8 slots between 3 levels. Level 0, 1, and 2. Upgrading a slot to level 1 lets you set rare quartz in it, while upgrading one to level 2 lets you set super rare quartz. In addition, upgrading slots also increases your max EP. Factories, you can use Sepith to upgrade slots in your party's orbment. Do this, modify exchange, and then slot. Okay. You know, customize weapons. Use U materials, which I managed to get some. While you can exchange Sepith masses for Mira using the exchange options in shops, regular elemental Sepith can only be converted to Mira in orbital factories. Unlike Sepith masses, which can only be used to convert to Mira, elemental Sepith has many other uses. Okay. Let's do customize weapon. Okay, many different weapons. Shop, buy. Oh, here we go. I have 3,400 Mira. Yes. Go to you. Yes. Go to you. Fuck, man. Megalith. Earth Elemental Master Quartz increases obtained experience. Ooh, that's tempting. Earth Lance increased obtained XP. Obtained XP multiplied by 1.1. Part of me wants to buy it. Another part of me says, no, don't do that. Okay. Modify exchange slots. Yes. Oh, this shit's already at level 1. Okay. Tempting. X crafts cost cost strength 25, 10% chance. Speed +4. Gains data of an enemy. Attack speed bonus. Damn, both of those are good. Where's my blue? There we go. Poison strong. Defense +1's pretty good. I apologize. I should have muted myself. Well, I already have one of these. I don't need two. Though, a second would be nice. Okay. Allows you to see data on enemies yet to be analyzed. Here. Analyze. Golden sphere. Spark arrow. We hit it. We can get him poison. Seems good. Accuracy bonus, sure. Speed +4, perfect. Give him with poison as well. Any other greens? No. And freeze and poison. And then we got this. Don't really need it, but why not, I guess. Okay. Oh, look who it is. Good morning. Is everyone here all right? You know, after what happened yesterday. Oh, we're all fine. We suffered some minor burns from this fire, but nothing major. Not everybody was as fortunate though, which is why we want to do all we can to help the others. And to that end, we're starting a brand new service here. Trading! Trading? That's right, the village wasn't too badly damaged, but all the repairs are still going to be costly. So as you can imagine, everyone's a bit short on Mira. That's where trading comes in, because it doesn't cost money. We've been giving people small goods in Mira for unneeded items for a while now. This is just an extension of that, really. It does sound like a pretty good idea. It's genius, if I do say so myself. And of course, you're both welcome to make us use of this service as well. You can now trade in items here. Trading allows you to exchange certain items for rare Or more valuable ones. Ooh. Oh, I can get cat ears. Not for the boys. Not for the boys. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Actually, hold on. I already have those, okay. Do I need... No. Talk to homeboy here. I can upgrade my weapons. Yup.
Ready to go. Let's move.
Pawn shop function from the previous game. If this is your second playthrough, she will let you purchase Cimmerian ore. Oh, that's nice. You can speak to Luke near the wreckage of the station for some tier bombs. Where are you at, Luke? Oh, hey, you two. You're off then. Sorry for not being able to help. If the cable car were still working, you could have used that to descend the mountain. Oh, don't worry about it. We can't let ourselves get down over a little setback like this, considering what we're likely to face in the days ahead. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Well, if it'll make things easier, take these. We're all just as frustrated as you are that we couldn't stop Elise's kidnapping. So every single person in this village is rooting for you, okay? Good luck. Thanks, buddy. Alright, now that that's done, I can leave. And I will. Travel to the end of the valley, the story will advance, and it won't be possible to return to Ymir for a while. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, here we are.
Finally getting used to walking on this snow. The Divine Knight's exactly how you left him, too.
Thankfully. It wouldn't have surprised me if Vita had tried messing with him, but he looks just fine.
Speaking of, do you have any idea what she might be after? She knows Valimar is here, but as far as I can tell, she's not interested in stealing or destroying him. For now, anyway.
It's kind of weird when you think about it. He's probably one of the biggest threats to the Noble Alliance.
I've got no idea what goes on in that head of hers. But I'd say that there's a good chance her and the Noble Alliance's goals aren't as perfectly aligned as you might think. And if that's true, whatever she's doing is probably for the benefit of Ouroboros.
You said the Anguis are the top brass in the society, right, Toval? If she's that high up, I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case.
Well, whatever she wants. Can't see it being good news for us. They've been trouble all over the continent in the past. I dread to...
Oops. Well, I hit too many buttons, my bad.
Time to stop them. Things could have ended a lot worse yesterday if not for Valimar's help. I can't even imagine the ways Ymir would have suffered if we didn't stop that magic night. I'll need to thank him when he wakes up.
That will not be necessary.
Whoa!
Valimar?
I suppose one night was enough for you to recover a little bit of your mana. Not enough to freely move around, though, I'm guessing.
Correct. Further rest will be required in order to return to full capacity.
Okay, get as much rest as you need. We'll call on you if anything else happens, okay?
Acknowledged.
Wow, easy enough to communicate with him, huh? Then again, I think that one Gordius-class robot could technically talk too.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, just thinking.
I sense a change has occurred in your group since I last entered a state of inactivity. Confirming the absence of the waveform of one member, assuming that some form of irregularity has occurred.
Wait, is he talking about Elise?
Maybe. He appears to be aware of what's going on around him to an extent.
Valimar, we're gonna be leaving this region for a while. My sister and the princess have been taken away, and we're going to rescue them. Plus, I need to find and reunite with my classmates too. So take this chance to recover as long as you need, okay?
Classmates, I assume that this word refers to those who had aided you in overcoming the trial to become an Awakener.
Yeah, is that a big deal or something?
Valimar?
Confirming waveform locations.
Oh, hell yeah.
Excluding the Awakener of Azure, the remainder appear relocated in 3 different regions. All vital signs are normal.
Hold up a sec.
This is amazing.
Does that mean you know where all of them are?
I see now. Do you remember when you overcame the trial to become Valimar's Awakener?
They were all zapped too, weren't they?
Alone when you did that. You were with the rest of Class 7, and it sounds like, thanks to them being there with you, they've all been recognized as secondary contractors at the same time.
Dope.
Oh!
So does that mean that Valimar knew that Crow was the Azure Awakener? I mean, he was there.
So that's how. Please, Valimar, tell me where they all are.
I'm cleaning my glasses.
Detecting approximate locations using geographical database. 3 are to the southeast in the Celtic region.
Where we're going first, then?
3 are to the northeast in the Nord region. 3 are to the south-southeast in the Legrand region. This concludes a list of locations of all 9 secondary contractors. All vital signs appear normal.
Yep, that's all of them. That confirms my theory.
They're all okay. They're really okay.
Oh, don't break down now, buddy. We got a long way to go yet.
I'm really happy for you. Though I sure wasn't expecting us to get confirmation of their safety quite like this.
Look at you crying away. And you call yourself a man.
Quiet, you.
Quiet, you.
Oh, come on. You can't pretend you aren't breathing a sigh of relief right along with us. This means Emma's safe too, you know.
Oh, I, for one, am definitely breathing a sigh of relief. Still, all 3 locations are a ways away from Ymir.
Yep, they are.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Noble Alliance has got control of key locations all over the country on top of it all. On the plus side, they're all on the eastern side of the Empire, but getting to them ain't exactly gonna be a walk in Motter Park.
Oh, hey, wait! Valimar, can't you use the spirit path?
Affirmative.
The fuck is that?
Doing so would consume all of my current mana, however.
Spirit path?
What's that?
It's the name given to a really old means of travel. Using it will allow us to travel instantly to even distant locations.
Seriously?
How?
You know how there are still remnants of animism all across Erebonia, right? Well, places like that are connected to one another by spirit veins. Septium veins, in other words. And Valimar has the ability to use those veins to travel.
Yeah, that's kinda going over my head, but basically you're saying it's like an invisible road that connects places like Legram to here or wherever else?
Exactly. The spirit path can only be used between areas where animism had a hold, though. The other drawback is that taking it will use up what little mana Valimar's been able to recover.
I mean, if he's just gonna sit here for a while and recover a bunch of mana, who cares?
Which means that until he's recovered enough to travel again, we won't be able to come back here.
Ah. Okay.
I see. Personally, I can't think of any better options. I think we should give it a try. What do you think?
It sounds worth a shot to me. Now all that's left is to pick which place we should head to first.
Right. Keldic, the Nord Highlands, or Legram?
Legram.
I think Keldic is the closest to here. Maybe we should try heading there first?
Keldic, huh?
That's where we started the last game.
Calm down. Should make a good test run for this whole spirit path deal.
All decided? Come with me then.
Right. The monument would have ties to animism.
This seems like a good enough spot. Are you both ready?
Ready.
Anytime.
Valimar, open the spirit path. Our destination is Keldic. I'll lend you all the support I can, too.
Acknowledged. Activating Spirit Path.
Whoa, hey, the ground's glowing.
Well, yeah, that's what happens. It's a spirit path, homeboy.
What's
Use your brain.
All right, here we go.
Neat.
This is the spirit path? It's like nothing I've ever felt. It's both cool and warm at the same time. And at the end of this path, some of my classmates are waiting for me.
I'm so excited for him. I'm excited for me too because then I get them back. That's good.
Which ones? I don't know. But I'll find every single one of them. I'll bring us all back together, no matter what it takes.
What's up next? Am I though? Because like this is how I've been streaming normally for like the last like week and a half. If anything, you're up late. I won't deny that. It does feel later than it is. Go samesies. Did we make it? Oh, hey, I know this place. Lunaria Nature Park. Ah, well that's where we are. I knew this place looked kind of familiar. We must be in the deepest part of the forest, too. If I recall correctly, the nature park's about northwest of Keldic, right? Well, that's interesting. Sounds right to me, but it's been a while since I was last here. We were sent here for our very first field study. This game starts in the same place the last game started. How weird. Forgotten how many stone monuments there were here. They're vestiges of old animism. Anyway, nice to see we made it here, safely enough. A nice hiding spot for Valimar, too. I doubt anyone will find him here. Huh? Getting us here must have used up his remaining mana. My guess is it'll be 2 or 3 more days before he wakes up again. In other words, we're stuck here. As far as I'm aware, this region's under the complete control of the Alliance, too. We're gonna need to stay alert. Yeah, well, no time like the present, as they say. We should start looking for any kinds of clues relating to my classmates. Got it. Well, let's make our way out of the park then. Dope. Wait, is there anything here? Nope. Okay. You know, I kind of liked Reen's new jacket and stuff. I don't know if I like how floofy it is towards the bottom. It looks like he's wearing a dress. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just don't necessarily like the way it looks. This feels somehow familiar. You've noticed it too. The higher elements seem to be present here. Like in the old schoolhouse. It's time, space, and mirage, right? 3 that aren't usually active. What do you think's causing that to happen? Who knows? Something's clearly out of balance, but beyond that, I couldn't say. Monsters are significantly more dangerous compared to before, too. I can sense it. Can you, Reen? Can you actually sense it? We're gonna need to tread lightly. Gotcha. And by tread lightly, he means attack and dethrone God on all of these things. There are some areas where the higher elements, time, space, and mirage, are present. Monsters in such areas can be strong or weak to these elements, and their time, space, and mirage arts are amplified. Furthermore, a number of special AT bonuses, which demand caution, are present in battle. Status attack, death blow, vanish. Attacks and crafts can become death blows unless target is immune. Attacks and craft inflict the vanish status. CP up 100, CP lost to 0. Interesting light for an orbment charging station. Sure doesn't look like your everyday type, but hey, a station is a station. I'm guessing it'll still be a good point to return to if we're in need of a break. This is a special orbment charging station. Inspecting it will allow you to customize weapons and synthesize quartz in addition to recovering HP and EP. Sick. The schnoz on this boy. Damn it. Damn it. I was afraid that was going to happen.
Let's move.
Okay. I'm
up.
You're bugs, so you gotta be weak to fire, right?
Here you go. Ready to go.
Let's move.
Oh, I forgot to link them.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside. Right. Let's get started.
Chain battle. Okay. About chain battles. Initiating an encounter with one or multiple enemies close by will result in you fighting one battle immediately after another, up to 3 consecutive times. In addition to granting their own tactical bonus, chain battles accumulate experience points only at the end of the last encounter and result in netting you more than you would otherwise receive. Okay, we're going to do this.
Gather on my blade. Here come more. Let's move.
Not very. I started it this afternoon, played it for like 2.5 hours. I'm essentially at the beginning of the first part. I've only played through the prologue. That being said, I have played through the first game in this series.
You nailed it, Reem.
Thanks. That was all you.
Thought I had a sneeze coming. Well, I do.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Stone brooch. What's this do? Highly prevents me from being stoned. I was right. I mean, the main character can still get stoned. The assistant is now protected against petrify. That's good. Get out of here. Get out of here, thing. Let me hit you from the back. I don't even know where your back is. God damn it.
Ready to go.
My turn.
Ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go.
Oh.
Ready to go.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing. Oh. Homeboy will be able to handle this on his own, right? Yeah.
Sorry. That's it for you.
Main character got stoned right there. Really? I can't. Oh, I don't like petrify things either, because it's always like if everybody gets petrified, oh, guess what? Game over. I had that happen in, I think it was Final Fantasy VI. I had, like, my entire squad became petrified at one point, and I was just like, I should be okay, right? It'll just wear off after a while. Nope. It is a permanent status effect. And it's annoying because of it.
There! Now's our chance! Gotcha!
I'm up!
Let's move!
Sure thing!
My turn!
I'm up!
Let's move! Now!
Gotcha! You nailed it, Reem!
Thanks.
Dragon's Dogma is a game that I've tried to play multiple times, and I would really like to play because I like everything about it. It seems cool, but I just couldn't get into it.
Oh, I could probably.
I'm guessing there's more than one Dakimakura or body pillow. Also, isn't Amazon down right now?
We aren't planning to take that monster on, are we?
Oh, we are. We're gonna get it, buddy. You just you wait. Ah, yes, booby mouse pads. Great for the wrists. Great for the wrists. All that was down with it was you couldn't order anything. Got it. Whatever.
Stay sharp, guy. I'm up.
He's good. I don't want to kill the panda. I'm gonna kill the panda.
Now! All right! Let's get him!
Understood! Here I go!
Oops. Not the one I wanted to do. Oh, never mind, he killed himself. Interesting.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
What is it? I've played, God, like 4 hours of Dragon's Dogma. I remember running back and forth between the first city,
This way should
the first two towns, trying to do stuff. A lot of it was I was trying to do like side quests at the same time, and it's like I shouldn't have. I should have just played the damn game. I would have had more fun with it.
Let's move!
Now! Got you! You nailed it, Rean!
Yeah, that's all. That's a lot of time. A lot of time. See, that's the problem. I can't do that.
Ready to go! Here I go! Okay.
In a game like that, like, so I'm not a completionist by any means.
Let's wrap this
necessary.
up.
Generally, I'm not. I have my instances where I get kind of enraptured into a game and then just obliterate it.
Sure thing.
But
My turn.
with open world games, especially early on,
That's it for you.
I try and do as many of the side quests as possible, like early, because I want to get that level bump.
Chest. I wonder what's inside.
Monsters. That's what's inside. So every chest that looks like this one in this game series, as far as I can tell, is a monster in a box. But it usually has a pretty good item in it. This item is... Oh, there's a fishing spot and I missed it? Oh, fuck. It's probably a scepter.
Enemy sighted.
I'm
Let's
up.
take him out.
EP charge. Oh man, there's so many. Oh.
Time to stop.
Should hopefully kill some.
This is gonna hurt. Rebellion.
Oh, the pandas.
Let's move. There. Now. Now's our chance. Leave it to
Let's make sure they're dead.
You nailed it, Rean.
Thanks. That was all you.
Great.
Scepter. It's a master quartz. This is killing enemies restores CP plus 3 per killed enemy. Okay. Obtain Sepith from attacks, crafts, plus 30% chance. really good when it comes to attack speed. Or ATS, whatever the ATS stands for. Wait, I missed a fishing spot. I want to fish. I need to go back.
Oh, I could probably...
So I found an interesting website the other day. It's like abandonware.org. A bunch of abandoned games. It's kind of cool.
Not bad.
The reason I bring it up is because it has a PC version of Breath of Fire 4 on it, which Breath of Fire 3 has the best fishing game in any JRPG I've ever played. 4's is fine.
Not bad.
4, however, looks really good. I think 4 is the better looking game with the nicer sprite work. I did not... Alright, you know what? We're making some salty onigiri.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Make it, Reen. Do something good.
Well, how about that?
Alright. 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 Seems good. What else did I get off of there? There's a bunch of like PC 88 and PC 98 games on there. Had to get emulators for those. I don't think the emulators that I got work. There's some like Genesis, Sega CD, Sega Master System games. Okay, what is causing that to happen? Oh, I'm not hitting L2. Wait, it's not L2. It's R2. I'm not hitting R2.
Bring it on!
Sure thing. Now!
Got you!
Down you go!
My turn! Sit! Now's our chance!
Gotcha! Ready to go!
Now! Got you! Here I go! Now's our chance! Gotcha!
Fishing minigames are hit or miss.
Here I go!
The Breath of Fire series is actually known for having really good ones. And they are. They're fine. 3's fishing minigame is an incredible minigame in a JRPG. It's really all-encompassing. There's a lot you can do with it. It's fun. Oh, I've never really played a fishing minigame in an FPS before. What do we want to do here? I don't want to move. Firebolt his ass.
Here you go! There! Now!
Got you! Let's move! Now's our chance!
Gotcha! I'm up!
My turn! Okay, it's safe for now.
Three Houses is okay. It's a bit no-brainer-y.
Right, let's get
Actually, I don't hate Final Fantasy 15s. I think that's actually a pretty fun fishing minigame. There's a reason they made a VR version of it.
Now's our chance! Now's our chance!
Understood! Ready to go!
My turn! Okay, it's safe for now.
I think fishing's one of those things that you appreciate as you get older. I'm not a fisherman by any means, and I don't actively seek out to go fishing in real life, but I have an appreciation for it at this point. Where if I had friends that were like, hey, you want to just go like fishing? I'd probably say, yeah, sure.
Now's our chance. Gotcha. Ready to go.
Cooler full of beer. See, absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Let's move. There! Ha! Now's our chance. Gotcha. Ready to go. Try. Fire! I'm not done yet. Now! Gotcha! You're done!
You nailed it, Rean.
Thanks. That was all you.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Like, you're still young. To the point where, like, I can understand I wouldn't like fishing very much either. I didn't like fishing very much. Not in my 20s. You don't need this. We can do that. I also, at like 22, fucking did not want to work in an office. Thought it was the most miserable sounding thing in the world. And at 37, I can say confidently that I wouldn't mind working in an office, because then I wouldn't have to deal with people. Really, I just don't want to sell people anything. I hate doing that shit. Yeah, I can understand that too. I mean, yeah, it does depend on what I'd be doing in the office, but at the same time, I'm not diametrically opposed to it like I was. The whole reason I dropped out of school.
That's that.
I couldn't see myself working in an office. I used to think I was a good salesman, and honestly, I probably am relatively okay at selling people on things, but I hate doing it. I hate everything about it. It makes me feel so shitty. I missed a spot. I feel like I'm intruding upon somebody's life, and it makes me mad. I hate feeling like a scuzzball. Now, if it's me trying to convince somebody to get something that they actually need, it's different. Explaining to somebody, hey, this is something that you should consider purchasing because it's beneficial to you to have it going forward. That's different than, hey, you should buy this thing because it makes me lots of money. That's the shit I hate. I think I'd be able to do alright at a fireworks stand. You want to make the biggest thing go boom? Here you go. Granola? Thing's huge. It must be this park's ruler. Oh, frame rate just took a massive dive. We actually fought it during our field study the last time we were here. Doesn't look too happy about us stepping on its turf. What dis? Are our Arcus units resonating? Feels like there's some immense power welling up from inside me, too. Seems like you're the cause, Reen. What do you mean by that? We can worry about it later. Let's take this thing down. Roger. No, his name's Toval.
Watch out! This is a tough one!
Reen and Toval can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. About Overdrive. Overdrive is an ability triggered during battle that boosts the power of Arcus combat links. It restores HP, EP, CP, and clears all status abnormalities for both the characters who activate it and their partner. While in this state, they can act uninterrupted for 3 consecutive turns, and all attacks and crafts performed will unbalance enemies. In addition, all arts can be cast instantly. That's pretty nice. Fighting battles fills up the Overdrive icon. Once full, you can activate Overdrive. Press the right button on the D-pad, then press the X button to activate. Activating Overdrive restores 30% of both partners' HP, EP, CP, and 30 CP, and cures all status ailments. It also allows them to act for 3 turns uninterrupted. Furthermore, their attacks are guaranteed to unbalance foes, and they can cast arts instantly.
Let's move.
That's actually pretty dope.
Here goes.
So let's do this.
Overdrive. Ha! Now's our chance. Now's our chance.
Understood. I'm up. You're off balance.
Got you. Let's move. Ha! Now's our chance. Gotcha. Here I go. Ha! Time to stop holding back.
This is gonna hurt. Rebellion! Storm!
My turn. Ha!
Oh, that's no good.
Here you go. Ready to go.
Haste? Sure, we'll haste.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Understood. Sure thing.
Stunned. Don't like that. But you... No, you're not. You are.
Activate.
Let's move.
Right on.
I'm up. Here you go.
My turn.
Fine.
Ha! Now's our chance.
Gotcha. I'm up.
Let's move. Arcus,
I'm up.
activate. Here I go. Burn to a fall.
Ready to go. You're off balance. All right, let's get him.
Understood.
Is he dead? Not quite. Okay.
Sit. Now. Gotcha. This ain't over yet.
Here I go. Ha! Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Ready to go.
Rebellion Storm!
Thick.
Phew. Well, that's that.
Yo, wing reach level 2. Nice. Prevent abnormal status stat downs. 60%. That's good.
Great!
True Autumn Leaf Cutter can now be used. Interesting. Slashes foes while dashing by them. Unbalanced plus 10%. Whew. Well, we're alive. Surprised we managed with just the two of us. Now we just need to figure out what happened back there. Celine, you said I was the cause, didn't you? That's right. I could feel the link between the two of you becoming stronger. And the power that made it possible came from you, Reen. Because you're an awakener. That doesn't really explain anything. Sorry, but that's all I know. I'm just telling you what I felt. I've got no idea what caused it to happen. You know, this could be a huge advantage for us if we can learn to master it. No arguments here. Well, practice makes perfect. So let's try to use it as much as possible. Overdrive provides many advantages during battle, making it a powerful asset if used correctly. Once activated... What's up, Shooter? How you doing, man? Once activated, both members recover 30% of their HP and EP, 30 of their CP, and are cured of all abnormalities. 3 continuous turns are provided upon activation, in which all of the attacks and crafts are guaranteed to unbalanced enemies. All arts will be cast instantaneously. I'm going to charge the overdrive gauge. The overdrive gauge charges through dealing damage to enemies and providing support to party members. The gauge will also charge based on your tactical bonus after battle. The higher the bonus, the more it will charge up. While preserving overdrive uses, is a valid strategy. Utilizing it often is the key to swift, effective combat. Oh. Like... yeah. So, if you are unfamiliar with the Legend of Heroes franchise, it's actually itself. I believe it is a sub-series of the Dragon Slayer series. No. So, started as Dragon Slayer, and then I believe it was Dragon Slayer 2, and then I think Dragon Slayer 3 was the Legend of Heroes, the first one, and then it was the Legend of Heroes 2, they dropped the Dragon Slayer moniker, and then I want to say after Legend of Heroes 3 or 4, they called them the Legend of Heroes Trails of something or other. Yeah. So and the thing with the Trails series of games is that they are all sort of connected, while the Legend of Heroes games I don't believe are. Like the ones that came before they started to do Trials, because I think the first Trials was Trials of in the Sky. That takes place in Liberl, which is a country on this continent. And then there was Trails of the Azure, which was only available in Japan. And that takes place in Crossbell State, another country on this continent. And then there was the Trails of Cold Steel series, which takes place in Erebonia. And then it goes. I have no general complaints. How about yourself? How you been? Have you figured out your computer woes? Oh, right on. Right on. Nice. I'm a little worried. My my delaying of updating my Windows runs out in like a week, and then I have to update. And that kind of bugs me because I have a feeling it's going to break my computer again. I suppose I should just look into doing it. It is horribly out of date at this point, though. I also haven't updated my graphics drivers, which I think was also causing problems. Yeah. That's a good question. Let me check real quick. Since it's right here and I'm looking at it. Let's see here. Update history. It's like the last quality update that was updated was 2021-03. Yeah. Last update it tried to do it, failed to do it, and I don't remember what it was. I just don't want to have another corrupt Windows installation, because that was the problem. My Windows was just... It was actually my Windows drive that I had was installing a corrupt version of Windows. That has since been sorted out, and I've not had any issues. Feels good to have a computer that works the way it should. The higher elements don't seem to be active outside of the park from what I can tell. Although, something still feels off. Feels like something is starting to happen here in Erebonia. As to what? You got me. Just saying something doesn't make it sound very good. Let's put that off for now. Start with gathering some info. How much control the Noble Alliance has in this area and all that fun stuff. It would be ideal if we could find out at least that before we get into town. Oh, I know. I know who we could ask. There should be a farmhouse nearby. This track's pretty dope. I like it. I like the flute. Don't see why we shouldn't. Just make sure that you don't end up drawing suspicion. Naturally, I'll be keeping my mouth shut, as long as we're in front of other people. Got it. I'll show you to the way. Yay. Break shit. Break shit. Doobity boop. Doobity boop boop boo. Can I fish? Let me fish, game. Oh no, there's fishing. Not on this side of the city though. It's on the other side. Wait a minute. Aha. Never mind, there's a way I can get to it. There's fishing. This game has fishing. It's a minimum 7 out of 10 because of that. Well, hey there. Who might you two be? I see your Munster cheese. And I raise you Havarti. Either. Who might you two be? Don't think I've seen you around these parts. Anything we can help you with? You know, actually, you look awfully familiar, young man. Have we met? Actually, we're traveling merchants, see? You know what? That's fair. I really like Havarti and Munster together. I'm gonna be completely honest with you there. We just got here too. so we don't exactly have the best grasp on the current situation. That's why we'd appreciate it if we could get some info from the locals. Traveling merchants, huh? Well, it must be rough for you guys. Well, we'd be glad to give you a rundown of things if that's what you're looking for. Wow, he really is resourceful. Yeah, I'll agree with that. My friend makes like homemade Southwest egg rolls, and she uses Munster in that. Thank you. Reed inquired about the state of things in Keldic over the past month. Well, to be honest, it hasn't been too crazy here. In fact, you could say it's been almost peaceful. There have been no major battles or anything. Yeah, mainly because the Noble Alliance is dominating. Granted, Keldic itself has been pretty tense since everything started. I see. So how about your farm then? Safe to assume things haven't changed much on that front? Not exactly. With all the restrictions on the railroad network, among other things, we've been feeling the effects of the war. Grand Market's taken a massive hit thanks to those train restrictions too. It only makes our situation worse. Ooh. Yeah, Munster on a burger is really good too. I can get down with that. Question for you next. On your grilled cheese, did you put mayonnaise? Yeah, almost everything we produce here gets sold off at the market. Doesn't help that the provincial army's been requisitioning goods from people lately too. Good man. Mayonnaise. I think mayonnaise is gross personally. Here's hoping things go back to normal soon. See, I mean, in that instance, it's just butter it. You're preaching to the choir. This might sound like an odd question, but you haven't seen any students around the area recently, have you? Yeah, I can't do mayo, like, at all. It grosses me out. The tanginess is not to my liking. Can't say we have. Why do you ask? No real reason. Just curious. We'll get out of your hair for now. Thanks for the update. Should make our lives a bit easier. Oh, no worries. Watch your back if you're gonna be here for a while. Well, thanks for the warning. Keep our eyes open. Nope. No mayo, no Miracle Whip, no mayonnaise, nothing. I just don't like it. I think it looks gross. I don't like the taste. I'm much more of a vinegar-based, like, dressing person if I'm gonna have a dressing on my sandwich or on a salad or something. Italian dressing is my go-to. Probably a stretch to hope for any leads around here. Well, we did get some info on what the Noble Alliance is up to. But yeah, let's just check out Keldic for now. I don't expect we'll run into much trouble while we're there. You know the way, right? Yeah, South Valley Highway. I had a sandwich once that had... It probably was Miracle Whip, it probably wasn't mayo. And I just was like... I think I ate like half of the sandwich and was like, I have to stop. I can't finish this. It's just, no. But I'm the same way with mustard. For some reason, mustard and mayonnaise are just like the two things that I cannot have on my sandwich.
Right, let's get started.
Can't do ranch either. I fucking hate ranch. I like Cooler Ranch Doritos, which is weird, because that's what ranch tastes like, but I don't like the ranch dressing.
Let's move.
Sure thing.
Let's move. Sit. Now's our chance.
You would say that, Mr. I'm allergic to wild mustard.
Thanks. That was all you.
But no, so I like mustard-based barbecue sauces. A lot, actually. But I don't like mustard on its own.
Sure thing.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
In fact, I used mustard seed in my spicy shredded chicken.
I wonder what's inside.
Yeah. However, I will say, this is very much not a Tales game. Primarily because the combat is turn-based, just strictly turn-based. But there's a lot of banter between the characters. So I've played through the first Cold Steel, and I've played a little bit of Trails of the Sky. And I don't remember much Trails of the Sky. But this game has like a set cast of characters that have like, there's social linking you can do similar to like the Persona games. I think the interesting thing about the combat is the way that you can link your characters and they can like kind of combo off of one another. And then on the left side of the screen, there's like the turn order, and during some turns, there's specific things that can happen. Like it can be, get a guaranteed critical, or you can cast magic for free, things like that. It adds a slight layer of strategy to how you want to try and deal with some mobs, simply because you can delay their turns to allow your characters to do things. You can use your special ability randomly at any time, or you can use your special ability at any time you choose by pushing a button. It's kind of nice. Wondering how things are over in Trista? We're gonna head that way because that's where the fishing is. Bugging you that much, we could always go take a look. Do we have the time? Not for detours. Celtic's right over there. I know we're short on time, but still, it's obvious that it's on your mind. And trust me, people work better if they've got less on their mind to weigh them down. You're sure you don't mind? All I want is to get a rough idea how things are in the region. That shouldn't take too much time. I'm up for it. Let's get this over with.
Enemy sighted. Here I go. Now! Gotcha! You're done!
You nailed it, Reem.
There's also, it has kind of a sort of weapon triangle similar to like the Fire Emblem games. If you notice underneath where the HP bar is, there's the 4 symbols with the stars next to them. Those are the different types of attacks you can have. There's slash, poke, range, and smash. Each of the stars means that they can be unbalanced more so by that particular type of attack. And then above where the characters are, you can see the 4 different symbols, and then there's a letter rating associated with each of them to denote which one they are strongest in.
Ha! I'm up. There.
Here I go. Sit.
Sure thing.
Let's move. Sit.
Ready to go.
There's also ways to like here. You can move, so you can adjust for certain things. Oh, he's getting a critical. Okay, and he missed.
Ready to go.
Homeboys, stop missing. Jesus.
Nailed it, Reem.
Thanks.
You'll also notice that it's going really fast. This is the PlayStation 4 version of the game, which is a re-release from the PS Vita version. And it has a turbo mode, which allows me to move faster and allows the game to run at fast forward speeds. Possibly the greatest invention in turn-based RPGs ever.
Yet.
I'm up. Try.
Oh, I missed the one. Shit.
Here I go.
I'm up.
Really, Reen? What the hell, man? Hit something, dude.
Thanks.
Shit.
Let's move.
Push my luck.
Oh, damn. Can I run? Chance of fleeing successfully increased with every attempt to do so. Yes. Alright. That did not go well at all. God damn it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories on the PlayStation is a whole lot of fun, and I don't really care for Yu-Gi-Oh! To be honest. I'm a generation beyond when that was cool.
Right, let's started.
Son of a bitch.
There. Here I go. Okay, it's safe for now.
But Forbidden Memories is stupid fun because it plays nothing like the actual card game.
Bring it on. Here I go.
I've also played Magic for years. Can't really stand it now, but fun in its own way every so often.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
My turn.
Sure thing.
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now. It's my first time on this highway, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, it is, yeah.
Wasn't part of your field study then, I'm guessing.
It was not part of our field studies. Okay, where do I want to go? No, it doesn't do anything. There we go. Okay, my fishing spot is over here. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna do this. Okay, alright, yeah, no, that's perfect. Hello, bunny thing.
Wrap this up.
Here I go. Sit.
Ready to go.
Too slow. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
My turn.
I'm up. You're off balance.
Got you.
There you go. You nailed it, Reed.
Thanks. That was all you.
Keep in mind that a lot of that is also dependent on if it's graded or not. Collectible grading has dramatically changed the collectible landscape. Especially with comics and cards in particular. And even video games to an extent.
Now's our chance. Let my turn.
Now! Gotcha! I'm up!
My turn. Sit! Now's our chance.
Gotcha! I'm up! Well, that's that.
Depending on what it is, grading could also
Here goes.
Drastically improve the value to a point that
Now's our chance.
it's worth it.
You're done.
Ready to go. Now.
Got you. Let's move. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
You're done.
That's that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's still value to be had in some of that stuff. Wait here.
Let's get. I'm up.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
You're done.
This ain't over yet. Here you go.
Here I go. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
You're done.
You nailed it, Reed.
Great!
I've considered getting some of my stuff graded, but at the same time, it's like I can never play it again. Because one, that decreases the value, and two, when you get it back, it's gonna have, it's gonna be in some type of container. Bottle-shaped charm filled with an invigorating prevents faint. Ooh, I'm blind. That's good.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Earthlance. No, that's fine. Hey, guess what? Found a fish. 3 fishies I can get.
Not bad.
The only comic I have that I would consider getting graded is... Oh god, I don't remember what... Hold on. It's Detective Comics, don't remember what number it is because it's a number that's in the high digits because it was pre-New 52. That doesn't help. But it's signed by Paul Dini, which would be like the only reason I would ever consider getting it graded. But it's not in good shape. I read the hell out of it. It's a great story. Yeah, no, exactly. The story itself is, it's a Christmas comic. The Joker has kidnapped Robin, and he takes him on like an adventure in this taxi, and his Christmas gift to Robin is that he doesn't kill him. That's the entire story. But it's a lot of fun. And it has a really good cover. It's the black and white cover. I forget who did the art on it, but I got to meet Paul Dini because of a GameStop managerial conference. And I got that issue signed, and then I had a poster for Arkham Asylum. That is the Joker in a straitjacket, illustrated by Carlos de Anda, and both of them signed that, which was nice. It was great.
Try fire! My turn.
In the issue? No. I believe it's Tim Drake.
My turn. Ha! Ready to go. Now. Got you. Let's move. Ready to go. My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
I think. Hold on, I have it. And he's wearing pants. It's Detective Comics 826, and the cover's illustrated by Simone Bianchi. I think, yeah, that's good. The events take place before Batman 655. See here, I'm flipping through this real quick. I don't remember. Yeah, it is Tim. It's Tim Drake. Who, honestly, Tim Drake is probably my favorite Robin. I love Damian, but I think Tim Drake's my favorite. And the reason Tim Drake is my favorite Robin is because he figured out who Batman was on his own. He is the only Robin, in my opinion, that is capable of also being a detective. Because he sleuthed that shit out. I love Damian. I think Damian's great. But I like Damian when he contrasted with Dick Grayson's Batman. I thought that pairing was really fun. Can't believe what I'm seeing. Looks like they've set up a checkpoint. All those armored cars. They've even got a few soldats on watch too. Man, can't believe they've got those things stationed at checkpoints. Looks like Trista's being really heavily guarded. This route does lead to the capital as well, so that's no surprise. Well, there's no getting through here, unfortunately. Sorry, this was a waste of time. Not at all. Thanks to you, I can get back to focusing on the task at hand. Seriously. Thanks. I think Damian has the capabilities of being a detective. I think of all of the Robins, Damian is probably the most skilled. And not just in the art of killing, but like because of his training with the League of Shadows, like he is capable of doing a whole lot more than the other two could. He just has a really bad attitude because he was trained by the League of Shadows. To be honest, I was just hoping I'd be able to get in contact with old Mick. Oh, didn't realize you guys were that close. Celine was always around him when he was breaking out sardines. Maybe. I've known him for years. Figured talking to him would be the fastest way to figure out what's going on elsewhere in the country as well. Oh well. Well, we're not going to achieve much hanging around here. We'd best get out of here before they spot us. Yeah. We're not too far from Keldic. It's true. That is part of why he's with Bruce anyway. Is to kind of temper him down because no one else could put up with Damian's bullshittery.
My turn.
Except for Dick Grayson. And that is mainly because... Yeah, no, I still think Damian and Dick are like the best of the dynamic duos. Damian's super serious, Dick is not, and like even as Batman,
let's keep moving.
Dick was still kind of a lighthearted Batman. John Kent. Who the fuck is John Kent? Superboy?
Let's get him. Let's move. Ha! Sure thing. Let's move. Ha!
Oh. I didn't even know that he had a son.
Let's move.
Can we hit this fucking thing, please?
Now's our chance.
Jesus.
You nailed it, Reen.
Thanks. That was all you.
I am completely 100% unfamiliar with Superman's son. And that's just post my time reading comics regularly.
You're off balance. Got you. Here I go. Now. Got you. You're done. I'm up. Now. Got you. Let's move. Sit. Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now.
Yeah, I stopped reading in like 2011. 2011, 2012, somewhere around there.
Got you!
You nailed it, Rean.
I think the last new release comic I read was the third Dark Knight book, and that was, I read the collected version of that. In fact, I don't even think that was released in single issue form. I think it was only released in trade. No, Tokyo Ghost was the last like new comic I read, but I also read that in trade paperback instead. It's been a while since the last time I was in Keldic. Well, that's good. This farmer said things were tense here, but I was expecting worse. Yeah, doesn't actually seem that bad, even with the odd armored car here and there. Probably evidence of how much this war is going in the Alliance's favor. So they've let that get to their heads, have they? We should start asking around to see if we can get anything out of the townsfolk. Here's hoping someone knows something about the rest of Class 7. Right. Oh, but one warning. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but you're pretty high on the Noble Alliance's wanted list. Even if you're in plain clothing, try not to stand out too much. Otherwise, it's all over. Understood. Okay, let's get to work. It's still hard to believe this all is happening. It should be enough that my sweet Becky's come home, but how can I stay relieved when I'm so worried about our future? Really cannot be bothered with anything now, especially with a brown market as dead as it is. Is that the worst uniform? Pretty sure I know you for somewhere. Black hair, diligent attitude. Rean, is that you? Becky. You know her? Yeah, we're in the same year at Thor's. How'd you wind up here, Becky? Hold up. You're the one that should be explaining yourself first. You can tell me all about your blonde, Flint. All about your blondie here while you're at it. Okay, maybe we should all calm down a little first. Rean gave her a brief explanation of how he'd come to visit Keldic. Well, I was daft for thinking I'd understand any of that. So basically, you're looking for the rest of Class 7. That's the gist of it. You managed to make it from Thor's to here on your own, right? Color me impressed. Truth is, Hugo secured an escape route for us. That's how I managed to make it all the way here. He was a student working at Cleast & Co., if I remember correctly. Helped, huh? Does that mean he's not here with you now? I've got no idea what happened to him after that. We chose the worst time to act all cool. It might be a little insensitive of me to ask about right now, but do you have any idea or info about Thor's or the other students? Anything on Class 7 in particular would be huge help. The girl I escaped with is over at the church. Other than that, I've got Hee-Haw. The Provincial Army don't really care much about us normal students either. Really. I was questioned a fair bit when I first got here, but after that, they just let me do whatever. That's probably enough for them just knowing they can keep an eye on you. The second you start acting suspicious, they can swoop in and toss you in the slammer. They probably see Class 7 as the most suspicious of all. Yeah. I know we'll have to sleep with one eye open around here. Sleep with one eye open. Or even your pillow tired. Just try to lay low for now. Excellent. Into night. Aye. That was the plan. Now I've got the motivation to do anything. when the grand market's in this sad state. I think my favorite comic run, I have a few. I'm a big fan of anything that Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale did for Batman in particular. Long Halloween is probably my favorite story. I am also a big fan of Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Men or Uncanny X-Force run. I really enjoyed that. Grant Morrison on Batman, Grant Morrison on New X-Men. Loved both of those. And I think that's it. Those are like the ones that I always go back to and go, Yeah. I mean, I'm also really partial to Claremont's run on X-Men, but that's like 90s nostalgia really kicking in. Wait a minute, aren't you one of Sarah's students? Shh! What are you doing here? With Toval, no less. Well, ma'am, I see things haven't changed much here. Hey, Margot, you're looking well. Last time we saw each other was when I came for that request. Yeah, it's been a while. In that instance, I would recommend checking out New X-Men, the New X-Men run from Grant Morrison, from the early 2000s. That was really good. Sets up a lot of like what current X-Men stuff is. Whedon's run on Astonishing X-Men is also quite fun. It has some really good art from Cassidy. Toval aside, shouldn't you be in hiding, young man? The Provincial Army was searching for you not that long ago. No one seems to suspect us yet, so we should be fine for now. In that case, yeah, you probably would like New X-Men if you enjoyed X-Men Evolution. They have similar vibes. I doubt they'll notice us as long as we don't do anything too crazy. Well, if you say so. It's a relief to know you're okay. Are you going to be staying here? Or we're actually not sure what we'll be doing for now. More important than where we're staying, something we'd like to ask you. Green explained why he and Toval came to Celtic. So you're searching for your classmates. Based on what we know, they're somewhere around here. You wouldn't happen to have any leads at all, would you? Sorry, can't say that I do. We barely get anyone new coming in as it is, thanks to all the train restrictions. And I would only be able to recognize the students who came with you last time. That's true. Well, just knowing they aren't staying here is a big help. Yeah, no, that's fair. I liked John's run on Flash. I thought that was really good. I also really liked, I think it was him that did Justice Society when they brought Wally back, or Barry back. That was fun. Ed McGuinness doing art on Batman, Superman, Batman, whatever way you want to put that, was also really good. What's his face? Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson doing Punisher was really good also. Seems to be relatively peaceful from what we can tell. Well, there hasn't been any direct effect on the town itself. Rumor has it there's fighting going on over near the eastern border, though. Over by Guerrilla Fortress? Yeah, seems like the Imperial Army's holding their line of defense over there. Solid one at that, too. They say the Provincial Army is struggling to break through it. Twin Dragon's Bridge is over that way too, actually. I must be fighting with the troops over there. Oh yeah. Well, that's why a lot of us are worried. If they're fighting that close by, then who knows when Keldic will get caught up in it. That is an unfortunate possibility. The market manager's been doing what he can to prevent the worst, but the provincial army doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their willingness to keep us safe, you know? Only this war would just be over and done with. I feel you. Thanks for the info, Margot. You be sure to watch your back, alright? Same to you, too. Be careful out there. I'm also probably in the minority when I say this, but like, I liked Final Crisis. I didn't really at first, but after rereading it,
This is the
I think I've read it twice now.
Pretty lively.
I actually think it's fine.
As it was, though.
Yeah, this ain't the market I know.
Green, you madman. What are you doing here? Good to see you again, Lyman. It's kind of a long story, but Green explained what he was looking for. Explains it. Can I deny that he almost gave me a heart attack? Ready, can I help you? Becky's back home, but I haven't seen any for anyone from class 7. I can't do fucking this Scottish accent bullshit. Or is it Irish? I don't know. Oh, right. Well, still, thanks. Yeah. That's kind of like what I mean by like, it took me a few reads to kind of like get what Final Crisis was. I also didn't really have a whole lot of familiarity with the New Gods. So like, I had a friend that kind of informed me on things afterwards, and then I reread it probably like a year later and was like, oh, this is actually kind of good. I like this. But I'm also a big fan of like, when big event books do goofy shit that you can't really, I don't know, that don't really fit with the mold, if you will. I love that. Feel free to come along if you need it. Thanks. Thanks, man. What you got? You got shit that I can buy. Don't want to do that. Also a big Grant Morrison fan, and the fact that it's sad that book was essentially the downfall of him writing for DC. Although they did bring him back for Multiversity. Apologies, do ignore this old man and his silly imagination. Things haven't been great since the war broke out. But with the tax increases, lack of trains, and goods being seized, many of the merchants at the Grand Market just weren't able to cope with it. So they up and left. Can't deny that I've considered doing the same myself. Oh, you got these. I need more of these. Managing to make ends meet despite everything. War is but a common sight when one has been around as long as I have, after all. Plenty of experience dealing with hardships like this. Of course, it's hardly anything special. The life equation or the anti-life equation? Honey fact time. Be sure to take good care of your honey during the winter. Otherwise, the terrible phenomenon known as the cold will freeze it right up. And that's no good. Nope, sir. Not to worry though, place your jar in a nice bowl of hot water and it'll be fixed up in a jiffy. Just make sure not to warm it up too much, or it'll lose all its flavor. Supreme latte. got any books? Step right up. We've got big sales on the finest of jewelry straight from Bereahard itself. Did you hear about the plans to cut taxes massively if the Noble Alliance wins the war? If that's true, then they have my full support. Of course. Fucking capitalist bullshit. Cut my taxes. Then how will we pay for civil services? Look at them sausages and hot dogs. Hold on. Hello there, can I interest you in some unique daily necessities? What's so unique about them, you ask? Well, it just so happens that these are all handcrafted goods by yours truly. Been a while since I did business, though. I've been focused on thinking up new ideas instead. Hard to balance the two. Granted, that's just further proof that you're looking at one big fantastic lineup. Now, only I didn't have to deal with those drunken soldiers taking an interest in my wares. This spot's supposed to be the best in the market too, but I think it's hurting me more than anything else. One of my favorite comic things, it's so stupid. One of my favorite comic things is a universe being reset because a child was having a tantrum. I forget what it was specifically, but it was the Superman from Earth Prime? No. Earth 1? Punching the source wall that caused a bunch of shit to happen, like Jason Todd coming back from the dead, and some other shit. I find it very funny that it's just he was throwing attention. Yeah, Superboy Prime. There you go. I thought it was very funny that that's like was the cause of a lot of this shit being fixed. Was oh yeah, he's just throwing a temper tantrum. What story was that? That was the shit leading up to the year without a superheroes. That was when I originally started reading comics again. Was the year without superheroes. It was one of the Crisis. I think it was Crisis on Infinite Earths. Come on, we just want your company for a while. There's no need to resist, you pretty thing. We don't bite. She's a woman of the cloth, you idiots. My apologies, but I'm in the middle of doing some work for the church, and I happen to be underage too, so... come on now. No need to be so quick to say no. Just come to the guardhouse, pour us a few drinks, and you'll be fine. Really don't want to come with us, though. We do have other options open to us. And you'd be surprised how easy it is to bring a girl like you in. We don't even need a good reason to arrest you. But Oh. These guys are assholes. We don't need a good reason for rape. Oh, it's just Infinite Crisis, okay. Crisis on Infinite Earths was the first one. These guys for real? Has to be a way to stop them. Hold up. Let me handle this one. Goodness me, you wouldn't happen to be soldiers from the Provincial Army, would you? Huh? Oh, lucky me. Couldn't have asked for better timing. You see, I was kind of hoping for a teeny tiny favor from you guys. Who the hell are you? Beat it. Hey, we're all friends here, right? Here, let's roll out some introductions. Call me Phil. I'm just your average friendly contractor looking for some good business partners, so to speak. After hearing about your valiant accomplishments during the war, I just knew I had to work with you directly. That's why I was kind of hoping you'd put in a good word for me with the head honchos over at the guardhouse. Excuse me? And why would we ever do that for a lowly merchant? You sure you should be making that assumption? You'll be missing out. I hate to brag, but my reputation's pretty up there. Who knows? You might even get your name out there for introducing me. Come on, don't let a guy down. Actually, here. Maybe this will help convince you. I'll slip the soldiers some Mira. Now wait just a second. It's fine, it's fine. Think of it as a little gift, if you want. What do you say, Phyllis? Good grief. No, we've got no reason to turn this gift down. Phil, was it? We'll pass your name on. I wouldn't hold my breath. That's what I like to hear. Wow. Ta-da! Color me impressed. Wait though, where'd Phil come from? That's just one of the names I used to go by. But I managed to sort that one out nice and discreetly, right? Racers like you have definitely earned their name. Thanks for the help, Topol. I thought I was going to have to resort to force. But I'm glad you were able to resolve things without even having to reach for your weapon. Yeah, no problem. Anyway, you alright, sister? Yes. Thank you very much for your help. Rean, what are you doing here? Rosine? Oh, another acquaintance of yours. Yeah, she's in the first year like me. I'm glad to see you're safe and sound, Rosine. Likewise. Would you mind accompanying me to the church? Staying here for too long may draw unwanted attention. Sounds good to me. After you. After they walked to the church, Rean took the time to explain how and why they were in Celtic. So you're searching for the rest of Class 7. I can tell that you've been through some rather trying times. Well, I'm not the only one. Sounds like you had it rough too. You and Becky escaped together, didn't you? I hear Hugo's the one who told you how to? That's correct. Though we did end up splitting up from him along the way. I've been taking shelter here ever since. All while praying as much as possible for everyone else's safety. Any chance you've heard anything about the other students or maybe even the academy itself? I'm trying to figure out as much as we can. Unfortunately, I don't know anything. It's a shame. The important thing is that you're safe. Actually, on that note, is the provincial army always that bad? Kinda messed up. They're getting flat out hammered in the middle of the day. It's a relatively common occurrence, yes. They'll often get drunk and start breaking things or take goods from people's stalls without paying. It's not as though the merchants can do anything to stop it either. Nobody wants to have their goods requisitioned. Sounds like the soldiers who aren't on the front lines have a lot of free time on their hands. Celtic hasn't been swept up into any battles so far, so yeah. Well, be sure to take extra care from here on out, Rosine. And make sure to give the soldiers a wide berth. Thank you for your concern. I'll be praying for you to be reunited with the rest of Class 7 soon. Thanks. That makes two of us. I think we've asked almost all of the townsfolk at this point. And yet, here we are with Zit for clues. You sure they're really here? Kinda find it hard to believe your friends have gotten by without a single person noticing them. Bellamar detected them, so they have to be somewhere in the area. If they're not here in town, then they're either on the highway or somewhere else in this general region, right? I hope they're holding up okay. Hey there, you two seem like you've got time to kill. How about picking up a copy of the Imperial Chronicle? Latest volume's got a boatload of handy information. And it comes at the low price of 100 Mira. Not bad, huh? Gotta push you one here, don't we? Sorry, kid, but we're kinda busy at the moment. We should buy this from him. Please buy this from him. Whatever, just take one already. You're gonna regret it if you don't. I mean, it's gonna be nothing but regret. Alright, fine. I guess it can't hurt. Thanks. Sheesh. Really wanted that sale. I don't think I've ever seen someone that desperate to sell a newspaper before. He did have a point, though. Reading the newspaper is a great way to get a better idea of what's going on. True enough. Let's give it a read. Breaking. Noble Alliance forces keep winning. The Alliance's work to eliminate rebellious elements all over the country is proceeding smoothly. Very smoothly, in fact, with the latest official announcement reporting that 60% of the country is now under their control. One victory after another. I went to interview some of the soldiers on the ground in the Western Front about the ongoing battles. Standing in their base, it was easy to feel overwhelmed by the sight of countless soldats and state-of-the-art military airships lined up. I'd heard much about how superior the Noble Alliance forces were to the rebels in terms of the quantity and amount of weaponry and vehicles they have. Seeing them all in person, I finally understood that all I'd heard was completely true. The commanding officer I spoke to had inspiring words about the war itself as well. The armored divisions of the former Imperial Army may have been elite, but they no longer have a good cause to fight for. Now they're simply a disorganized rebel. Furthermore, the beloved General Aurelia Legine and Brigadier General Wallace Bardias are both heroically fighting on the front lines with their armies at their side. Needless to say, morale is astonishingly high. We, however, do have a good cause to fight for, and because of that, the commanding officer continued, there is absolutely no chance we will be defeated. Predictions for the future. The Alliance forces seem to have every intention of following through on their mission to wipe out the rebels. With most of their numbers already defeated, the former Imperial Army soldiers remaining have spread throughout the land, and in many areas are working with other rebels to worsen public order. I think I speak for everyone in saying that the complete elimination of such soldiers can't come soon enough. Society. Former Governor Regnitz formally arrested. Oh, really? The former Imperial Governor of Heimdall, Karl Regnitz, had already been apprehended on suspicion of treason. But he has now been arrested as a result of increasing evidence proving his guilt. His arrest means that now over 40 members of the Imperial government have been placed under arrest on charges of treason. Even the person leading the investigation was unable to hide his surprise at just how many rebels had been participating in government affairs unnoticed all this time. More and more members of the reformist faction being found to be guilty in similar charges. We wouldn't be surprised if he had plenty more to arrest in the days to come. Incident. Beware deception and demonstrations. The Army's press office has words of caution in light of the alarming number of demonstrations and false reports spreading across the Empire of late. In their latest statement, they warned supporting the former Imperial Army or sympathizing with their actions both constitute as treason. The best thing to do for now is ignore such degenerates. We sincerely trust that all of our readers will take heed of this advice and pay no attention to groundless rumors. Why? They're both magic. He's a Kryptonian. Kryptonians are weak to magic. Makes perfect sense. Information. Train and air travel update. Rail and air travel have gradually begun to resume as a result of the Noble Alliance's actions. However, the number of trains and airships in operation remain limited. Major inspections are being conducted at key stations in the interests of security. Passengers wishing to travel should expect delays. There is always the possibility that public transport will be halted again depending on future developments. Citizens who have peerages will have priority when purchasing tickets, allowing them to travel more easily. For certain members of the nobility will enjoy making use of this well-deserved service. It's true, but I thought he was still weak to magic. I thought that was like the one thing that he was weak to. Even Machias' dad has been arrested. All of a sudden, the Imperial Army and all the high-ranking reformists are traitors, huh? Hero Chronicle's not even trying to be impartial these days. Safe to assume the Alliance has complete control over it. Most likely. Looks like the Alliance is so sure of their victory, they're getting things ready for when the war's over. How to do it if you want things to go your way. They're a cunning bunch. There's something stuck on the last page. Oh, you're right. Piece of paper? Is this a map? Looks that way. It's of the Eastern Highway. But what's with all this numbers, random numbers and symbols on it? There's more stuff written in the back, too. The one who takes the queen holds the key to the king. Is this some sort of code? It's gotta be. Please tell me this isn't from who I think it is. It does resemble Phantom Thief B's usual weirdness. Except nothing's been stolen this time, so I doubt it's him. Actually, the symbols and layout of the map reminds me of chess. What do you think, Toval? Chess? Oh, maybe. It does look like a chessboard. But wait, that must mean... Let's assume that these colored letters each represent a different chess piece. In which case, the white Q must represent the queen. Then there's the black B and P representing the bishop and pawn. Don't look at me, I don't know anything about the games you people play. All you need to know is that he's onto something. Assuming your theory's right, then solving the message written on the other side shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, hopefully. Wanna head to the highway? It's the best lead we've got. Should stop. It's late. I need to go to the Eastern Highway. Right? Oh yeah, it's been over an hour since I saved. Let's see here. Ooh. I did that. Hold on. Lady in here. Who teaches me a thing? Or not. What? On the west end of the chapel. Huh. I don't need to buy anything. Or update my shit in any way.
Right.
Alright, well, I didn't get a proper recipe. The chapel and speak to Old Lady Malbo on the west end of the chapel.
Okay, let's get looking.
I've got the map handy if we need to look up anything.
Over Erie over here.
Oh, check.
Watch out!
Shit.
This is a my turn.
Time to stop holding back.
Later, next. This is a good one.
Rebellion Storm! Phew. That's that. Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Ha! Sit! Ha! Ha! Enemy sighted. My turn.
Sure thing.
My turn.
I'm up. They're off balance.
Got you. My turn. Ha!
I'm up.
I won't give up. Sit! Sorry.
Son of a bitch.
Phew. That's that.
Is he alive? So dumb.
Right. Let's get
Here I go.
ready to go.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Forget that when somebody dies, the link goes away. Oops.
Right. Let's get your thing.
Here I go. Sit!
Ready to go. Now.
Got you.
You nailed it, Reen.
These things are hitting hard, but they're not giving a whole lot in the way of, like, experience points.
Enemy sighted. Here I go. Here goes. Overdrive. Now. Now's our chance.
Understood. I'm up.
Here I go. Now.
Gotcha. You nailed it, Reen.
Thanks.
Sit.
Focus on figuring out the map for now. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I have to look at that. Because I got this digitally, I have these already. Oh my god, there's so much. I don't really want to do all of these. Okay, that's, you know what, that's fine. Whatever. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm assuming this is from, like... Part 4? I like this one. No. Definitely not. No. Maybe she just likes to hang out. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, that's fine. What we got for you? Nothing, eh? Hi, Shiny Mewy, how you doing? No bunny ears for him. They're much bigger than they were in the first game. Nothing for him. Okay. Just leads me to believe he's not going to be in my party for very long. Which is fine. Like compact discs. I mean, I didn't hear that, but that's not too surprising. It's interesting. It's December. Why do we have to be out here working? You'd think we'd at least take a break during winter. I can't let Tarim see me slacking off. Guess I'll stick with it. Huh. Ha. Very nice. Good job. Got me. Oh boy. Situated near a patrol route, so the soldiers tend to come here often. My family's living in a constant state of fear thanks to that. Thank you for your contribution. I'm happy that I hope that you laughed. I'm happy that I could help you laugh. Well, I wouldn't go so far as to ask them to stay away from us. I would appreciate it if they could be less threatening. There's nothing here for me. Okay. My first time what? Streaming or playing this game? The answer is this is the first time I've played this game, yes. Yes, this is the first time I've played this game. I played the first one.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here I go. Ha! I'm up. My turn. Ready to go. Here I go. Sit. Sure thing. Now. Got you. Let's move. Sit.
Okay, it's safe for now. This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Ooh, fishing spot. No. Nope, I don't typically do that. I have my favorites. Nice to see we're on the right track. Only question now is where's the lock for this key? The note says it's the key to the king, but it doesn't mention where the king is. Hold on, there's another note in the chest. Okay. Emma's probably my favorite, and then probably Laura after that. Yeah. More chess shenanigans, huh? It's not much different from the riddle we just solved. My least favorite is Eustace and Machias. I don't like either of them. I think Laura as like a character in your party, I think she's better. I like Emma's personality a little more, personally. I'm also intrigued by Emma being a witch and we not really knowing anything about it at this point. But Laura's cool. I really like Laura. I like her as she's a wonderful like companion to have in your party because she's super strong. Our goal this time is to take the king. All we have to do is figure out which piece on the map can accomplish that. Once we do, it's checkmate for our mysterious friend. Time to get our heads in the game. If they say so. I'm just going to continue to run a straight path and hope that I find there's no point in heading further out until we solve the meaning behind the code. Really? Really? Sure.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Agreed. Not often we see travelers around here. There's nothing really special here, but feel free to make yourselves at home. Actually, hold on. Since you came all the way out here, how about I give you this? Are you sure we can have this? Sure. I've already read it. Should probably mention that it's a sequel to another book that came out a while back, actually. Deals with some risky themes, to say the least. So there was actually a ban on selling it for a while. You've got a copy. Does that mean it's no longer banned? Uh-huh. It was listed not that long ago. I just wish the government would focus on more on stupid restrictions like that than making it hard for us to sell crops. But hey, it's a pretty interesting read if you're willing to give it a shot. It's hot. Celebrate. Here. It's hot. Celebrate. Thanks for spending your channel points on something interesting. Chance for me to spam my tier 3 emote. Just might, thanks. Alright, I'm tired. I'll figure this out tomorrow.